Hey basketball guys, we have news. Let's go to more news from the Golden State Warriors, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Before the season started, the Warriors had the opportunity to sign Nikola Vucevic and Zach LaVine, and the Warriors turned down the deal. The Warriors need a great center, and bringing in Nikola Vucevic will be a benefit to the squad. Vucevic is scoring over 20 points per game and has size and plays as a pivot, which has been one of the Warriors' needs. Rumors: Warriors could offer Gary Payton 2, Kevin Looney and Lindy Waters 3 in exchange for Chicago Bulls' Nikola Vucevic. Yet the Warriors were also linked to a number of other former All-Stars, including Chicago Bulls pair Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic. The Warriors notably turned down a trade offer involving LaVine, with the high-flying guard's contract hard to move for the Bulls during the offseason. As for Vucevic, he was specifically asked about a potential move to the Warriors during an interview with Iva Jevtic of B92.Sport, responding that it's really guesswork. Did the Warriors miss an opportunity not trading for Nikola Vucevic? It's very difficult to pick holes in Golden State given their impressive start to the season, albeit they suffered a 102-99 defeat to the LA Clippers on Monday. But if there is one area that could do with reinforcements, it's the center position, where the Warriors have been overwhelmed on a couple of occasions, and where they have little in the way of offensive versatility. Vucevic may not have made a significant difference on the defensive end, and perhaps he would have actually made things worse. But his offense skill set is something Golden State could have utilized, giving them a spacing threat they were initially after with Markkanen. After a disappointing year shooting the basketball last season, Vucevic has rediscovered his stroke and with it his offensive game. The 2X All-Star punctuated his impressive start with a huge outing against Pistons in Detroit on Monday, going for 29 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists on 11 of 18 shooting, including 6 of 8 from three-point range. Vucevic is averaging 20.7 points, 9.9 rebounds, and 3.0 assists so far this season, shooting 59.4% from the floor and a scorching 48.4% from three-point range on 4.3 attempts per game. The 34-year-old may not have put up that scoring average on the Warriors, but the efficiency is eye-popping for anyone, let alone from the center position. It's easy to say that Golden State could or should have acquired Vucevic during the offseason, yet it's much more difficult to work out what the trade would have actually entailed. The Montenegrin is making $20 million this season, meaning the Warriors would have to include a combination of role players that would lessen their depth. Chicago would probably also want some form of draft compensation, is a combination of Gary Payton 2, Kevin Looney, Lindy Waters 3, and a draft pick worth it from a Golden State standpoint? It's questionable even with Vucevic's strong start to the season. Steph wants to be greedy, push for 5th NBA championship. Through 15-plus seasons in the NBA, Stephen Curry has collected enough trophies, plaques, medals, jewelry, and keepsakes to fill a wholesale warehouse. His Golden State Warriors career is full, yet there is one more box he wants to check. And it's one he already has checked not once or twice or 3 times. Even after 4 NBA championships, satisfying as they are, Curry yearns for a 5th ring. Honestly, it's the only thing I'm really playing for at this point, Curry said on the NBC Sports Bay Area's Dubs Talk, which debuted Wednesday. It's the only thing that matters in the sense of accomplishment. There are other career goals, some personal and some for bragging rights, to burnish his Hall of Fame bio. So, it's not exactly championship or agony. At age 36, basketball remains, outside Curry's wife and 4 children, a gratifying experience. I still love to play the game, Curry said. I still love to come to work every day. Basketball is still fun for me. The challenge of trying to figure out how to win on a nightly basis, I still get up for it. Proof of that can be found in Curry's statistics through the first 10 games. He's averaging 23.0 points per game, shooting 47.9% from the field, including 42.7% beyond the arc. The Warriors rank dead last in the NBA in free throw percentage, but Curry stands apart, shooting 94.3% from the line. Find the latest Golden State Warriors news, highlights, analysis, and more with NBC Sports Bay Area and California. Curry, the reigning NBA Clutch Player of the Year, continues to weave late-game magic. When the Warriors were fading in the fourth quarter at Oklahoma City on November 10, Curry rescued them by scoring 8 of their 11 points over the final 3:23. 2 days later, with Golden State trailing the Dallas Mavericks by 6, 114-108, and a little more than 3 minutes left, Curry secured the victory by scoring his team's last 12 points. Such heroics partially illustrate Curry's thirst for a fifth championship ring to go with those he earned in 2015, 2017, 2018, and 2022. Another ring, and maybe another Finals MVP trophy, would remind all that he still can lead his team to a championship. There's so much more that's going on off the court that can try to drag you down a little bit or distract you, Curry said. Trying to battle that is great. The league has changed so much, and trying to reimagine how it would look for the Golden State Warriors in the 24-25 season to win a championship is totally different than even 22. It's totally different than 17 or 18 or 15. Different because Curry's signature shot, the three-pointer, has established its grip on the game of basketball, altering court geometry and becoming an essential element for most teams in the NBA. Different because 7 of his 14 teammates weren't with the Warriors when they last won a title. Different because Curry's longtime sidekick, Klay Thompson, left the Warriors and now plays for the Mavericks, who happen to be defending Western Conference champs. Curry has the remainder of this season and the next 2 to grab ring number 5. Should the Warriors win another NBA Finals during those 3 years, it would conclude his least likely climb to the top. Curry has built his career on achieving unlikely feats, perhaps none more becoming the first, and only, player to win the league's MVP award by unanimous vote. Facing doubters from high school and college and well into his NBA career, he'd love to wave another ring in the faces of skeptics. He knows a 5th ring would put him on the same level as Hall of Famers Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Magic Johnson. All that goes into the obsession of trying to be the best basketball player that I can be, Curry said, and trying to lift my team up and have them lift me up to be able to be relevant in that conversation. And then, obviously, in the historical realm of basketball, there is another level. You talk about 5-time champions and beyond that. It's a good place to start from, but I definitely want to get greedy. Warriors, even with Steph Curry, rank last in this shooting statistic. The Golden State Warriors are known for great shooting. Their championship dynasty was defined by the three-point shooting prowess of Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. Bad shooting has never been a problem for Steve Kerr's Warriors, until now. Related, Steph Curry yelled into the camera, "So what exactly did he say?" Golden State ranks 30th out of 30 NBA teams in free throw shooting at just 69.7%, and it's arguably the most shocking statistic of the Warriors' surprising 10-3 start. The Dubs have been so good, especially on defense, with the league's 4th-best defensive rating, 107.3 points per 100 possessions, that they haven't had the free throw woes cost them a game. It finally happened Monday night against the Los Angeles Clippers. Golden State's struggles at the line were a major factor in its 102-99 loss at Intuit Dome in Inglewood. The Warriors missed 10 of their 19 free throws for a ghastly 47.4%. Afterward, Curry and Draymond Green told reporters that free throw shooting has definitely become an issue. Curry said it was a glaring issue. Kerr acknowledged that free throws obviously hurt us, but he felt the game was lost at the end of the first half by wasting a lot of possessions with turnovers. We entered the game dead last in free throws. We also entered the game 10-2. So they haven't heard us until tonight, Kerr said in his post-game press conference. We've got to work on it obviously. Our guys have to get in the gym and find their rhythm, find their confidence from the line, for sure. Steve Kerr on the Warriors' continued free throw issues. Curry certainly isn't the problem. The NBA's career leader in free throw percentage ranks third in the league at 94.3%, but after Lindy Waters' 100% on 2-for-2 shooting, and Buddy Hield, 85.7%, the rest of the roster is below 72%. Jonathan Kuminga, who leads the team with 56 free throw attempts, is shooting only 60.7% from the line. Like Kerr, Curry believes the Warriors can address their biggest weakness by putting in the necessary time on the practice court. It's correctable. That's a good thing, Curry told reporters. And we understand that the details do matter. So get your work in.